Hi, I have a note here. Dear Daniel, May 19th, 2013, 5:33 p.m. Help your son earn money, Daniel. Teach him skills, how to work from home. Many of the skills I believe my son should have, and my daughter too, is mechanics, fixing cars, because this way, even if they don't have the money to buy a car, they'll be able to fix one and put food on the table for their kids when they have children. Carpentry, so they can build themselves a tiny home. And sheep in Honduras. Maybe in the United States you look around and you say, well, where in the world am I going to buy a sheep? I've never bought one, haven't seen one at the store. But if you really want to raise sheep, I think that's that's in the Bible, man. Also, agriculture is in the Bible, and as Booker T. Washington said, all the great cultures had agriculture as a common thread. I mean, if you can't grow food, you're not gonna create a great culture. So that's what I would do. I gotta teach my son carpentry, electricity, and willpower and self-discipline. You know, getting himself every day to do what he's supposed to do. Like yesterday, we did read the electricity book. However, we need to do that consistently every day, not just once in a while. You know, I even read a book to get him in the right state of mind. I read a book about basketball, and I ended up liking it. It was a short book, perhaps 100 pages, and it was about a boy that transferred from one school to another, and so he was the star in the basketball and at his school, and now at the new school he's the substitute and he just sits on the bench. But he ends up making new friends anyway. Which I don't understand, because I was on the basketball team and I didn't make friends with the people on the basketball team. Not outside of basketball, that is. Like, these guys, they went to a pizzeria and they went to a ice cream shop and things like that. And I'm like, no, I didn't do any of that stuff. There's my 70-year-old neighbor cutting her own grass. And then there's another one. I don't know how old those are. He has a United States flag over there, and he's riding his lawnmower. Oh boy, she's starting it up. You know, if you have the money, why don't you pay somebody else to cut your grass? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, some people are very, very independent, you know. Whereas myself, I just want free time. Only thing I'm missing right now is my son. My daughter, since she's becoming, my son is my disciple. That is, he'll sit with me and he'll read with me, he'll play with me. I think he's even getting jealous because my daughter decided to practice Tai Chi with me. So my son wants to, oh, it's my turn now. And I said, okay. So we started switching one for one. Then his mother called him and said, go take your shower. But you see, if God gives me 2 kids, which he has, I want to give them the best lifestyle I can possibly give them. And sometimes by giving them less, like right now we don't have internet, I'm giving them more. Now they are reading books. There's my dog. Now we are reading books together, sort of. You know, a couple of pages, both of them listen to me, or I read aloud to them, or at least to my son. And sometimes my daughter is nearby and she hears me, like the basketball book I just mentioned. And and my son talks to her and tells her the ending and things like that. I watched David Carradine's TV series, Kung Fu, The Legend Continues, and in one episode, it talked about a rich girl that her problem was her dad was so rich and gave her everything. So David Carradine said, if you have everything, then you lack something. And that would be, I guess, if you miss something, like you don't have a car, or you don't have a house, or you don't have, hi kitty, attacking me. Oh, she's gone. If you don't have, let's say, a laptop, or you don't have internet, then it makes you appreciate it more when you do get it. There's the cat, you see? She's climbing on the hammock. All right, my friends. Talk to you later on. Be better than I am.